Hello everyone, this is Nick Shen here. Today we're indeed very honored to have a world-renowned speaker, Dr. John Demartini, with us here today. He has written hundreds of books and has 40 years of experience. A very warm welcome to Singapore, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. All right, we're going to have a short interview with you. We have many friends that mentioned that they have attended many good workshops, good seminars, and during the seminars, they feel very motivated, they want to change their life. However, after leaving the workshop, going back to their own lives and their own workplace, they feel that what they've learned in class did not help them at all. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, first of all, I understand that. I've always said that motivation is not a solution, it's a symptom.
Right.
When a person is doing something that they really love to do, that they're inspired, that they can't wait to get up in the morning and do, they don't require motivation. And helping an individual find out what that special thing is that they love doing, the service they want to provide the world, and doing that is crucial. Because going to a motivational rally, a temporary thing, is a little high. You may get a crash afterwards. But finding out what's truly meaningful in your life and dedicating your life to something that's truly you can't wait to get up in the morning and do, the thing that's highest on your value, the thing that inspires intrinsically from within,
right.
This is the difference between a life of inspiration and one requiring always motivation. So I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm an inspired educator. I'm trying to help people find out what it is that inspires them from within, and their life is demonstrating it. But when you're trying to be somebody you're not, and you keep trying to do something that's not truly meaningful to you, you'll need motivation all your life. Nobody has to get you up to do the thing that's really inspiring to you. Finding out what that is the key. That's what I try to help people do, because if they do, they don't need motivation. I have not needed motivation for 42 years.
Right. So Dr. Demartini inspires people from within, and they can transform their life drastically.
Everybody has something that inspires them from within.
Right.
And even though people don't believe they can find it, they can. And once they find it, their life changes. I'm interested in helping them find that. So I don't want to be a motivational speaker. Right. I don't want to use rhetorical persuasion to get them to do something that's not meaningful to them. I want them to dig inside themselves and find out what they want to call, what they're calling and what they're inspired to do from within. If they do, they don't need motivation.
That's brilliant. So you're more of an inspirational speaker.
I'm more of an inspired educator.
Right.
Because I believe that there are certain things that you can educate people about and help them become aware of in their life that helps awaken that natural inspiration so they can't wait to get up in the morning and be of service. When you can't wait to give up service to the world, people can't wait to get your service.
That's brilliant. And Dr. Demartini, can we also know how can working on ourselves bring more success, like for example, good health and wealth?
Well, if a person lives unwisely and they are not understanding the laws that govern health and wealth, then it's a little unrealistic to expect a healthy and wealthy life. There are certain principles and certain actions that people do who have health and wealth. And if they're not saving their money and they're not investing it and they're not serving people and generating income and they keep expending their money more than they make and they keep going into consumerism and buying depreciables, then they won't get ahead in their wealth.
Right.
And if they start eating unwisely and they don't eat real foods and they're not breathing deeply and drinking plenty of water and doing the things that have proven over history to help people live longer lives, then it's unrealistic to expect them to have those. So there are certain clues that successful people in health and wealth have left, and finding out what they are is what I'm interested in.
Right.
I'm interested in finding the principles that stand the test of time so we as students can stand the test of time.
Right. But Dr. Demartini, people know that, by making good changes to their life, it can help them to improve their life, like to be successful people. Everyone wants to be successful. Like for example, we know that by quitting smoking, to quit drinking, we can be healthier. We know that we need to sleep early. We know that we need to eat healthy, exercise more, work hard. But yet, people are reluctant to make these changes. Why the self-sabotage?
Well, anytime you're not filling your day with things that inspire you, it will fill up with things that don't.
Right.
And anytime you're not taking command of your life and empowering the areas of your life, somebody else is going to overpower you. And anytime you're not doing something that's meaningful, that you can't wait to get up in the morning and do, you end up with addictive behavior. Addictive behavior is a byproduct of unfulfilled highest values in life. And a lot of the compulsive addictive behaviors that are self-destructive are symptoms to let us know that we're not filling our day with things that are really, truly inspiring and meaningful to us. We're trying to be somebody we're not, and the unfulfillment that occurs makes us do things that are unwise. If you know you have a major event, I'll use you as an example. If you have tomorrow morning, you have a major event that you're about to do the MC for or sing or maybe do a performance at, and you know it's a major event and really means a lot to you,
yes,
you're going to eat wisely that night before.
Yes,
you're going to sleep, you're going to live wisely because you have something meaningful to do. But if you have nothing meaningful to do tomorrow, it's just an average day or below average day and there's nothing important, you'll tend to go back into habits that are not as wise.
Right.
So filling your day with things that are meaningful is one of the first steps in transforming your life. Filling your day and taking command of your day. See, nobody gets up in the morning and dedicates their life to you. It's you that has to do that. And if you're not filling it with the most meaningful, most inspiring, most highest priority actions you can do that gives you the greatest results in your life, you can't expect a great life. You're going to expect mediocrity. And the symptoms of an unfulfilled life, the symptoms of the drinking, the symptoms of the overeating, the symptoms, these are all symptoms of unfulfilled activities. Right. And if we set up our minds and life into something that truly inspires us, we don't have time for them. We're too busy. So sabotage is a feedback to us to let us know that we're not filling our days with truly meaningful things.
Right. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure if you've heard this before, that many Singaporeans, they're actually going after 5 C's. All right, they need to have a good career, a beautiful car, condominium, cash, and credit cards. And Singaporeans feel that it's very stressful to be living in a fast-paced society. Do you have any advice for Singaporeans out there?
Well, the first thing I think the wise thing to do is know that if you want all those things, you deserve them.
Yes.
But you'll deserve them more if you serve people. You deserve when you do serve.
Right.
And so I always say the first thing to focusing on is asking, what is it you want to serve in the world? Who do you want to serve? If you feel that it's by destiny you're here to serve vast numbers of people, you're going to have a vastly rewarded life. All those things that you want come from bringing of service to people. So I've been blessed with many of those things, although I don't drive. It's been 24 years since I've driven.
You don't drive?
I don't drive.
Great.
But I've envisioned in my own life the life that I wanted, and then I worked towards it. And if you help other people get what they want to get in life, you get what you want to get in life. But you have to be of service. So you want to go and think of what is it with all your talents and all your skills and all of your drives, what is it that you would absolutely love to do that serves the greatest number of people?
Right.
Because if you serve great numbers of people, you have a great life. Right. So you start with service, and then structure your life and make sure you save a portion of your income, make sure you don't live beyond your means, and make sure you don't spend and buy depreciables and consumables, because you don't get wealthy with those values. Right. You get wealthy by serving, saving, investing, and making sure that your lifestyle grows in proportionate to your savings and investments, so you eventually have financial independence. And then you're not doing work because you have to, but you're doing it because you love to. I want people to be able to do what they love and get rewarded and have a great life and have all those things that you want. But after you get all those things, there'll be something even more meaningful that'll come after that. Those are temporary.
Right, so we start by serving first. We also have a question for you. You always talk during your seminars that it's important to be grateful. What is it important to have a grateful heart? People do say prayers and grace during before each meal. What is gratitude so important, Dr. Demartini?
Well, I think that gratitude is the key that opens up the gateway of the heart.
Right.
And inside the heart is love. And gratitude and love is the essence of our existence. If I ask people, and I've asked well over 1 million people, if you had only 24 hours to live, what would you do with your life? And they would say, I would say, thank you, I love you, to the people who've contributed to their life. So, and I've asked people, how many of you want to be appreciated and loved for who they are, who they really are? And everybody says yes. So the very essence of our existence is thank you, I love you. And so having a gratitude attitude is one of the greatest ways to start each day and to end each day. You'll sleep better at night. Your health and well-being is definitely improved by having gratitude attitude. It helps you in your business, because if you're grateful for your customers and grateful for your employees, you're going to go farther than if you're not. In fact, it was Peter Lynch at Fidelity Investments who said there are 4 things he looked for in a company that's going to go up in value. They're grateful for their job, they love what they're doing, they're inspired by a vision, and they're enthusiastically working. Right. It starts with gratitude. But in all areas of your life, our relationship is improved when we're grateful for who we love and we're living with.
Absolutely.
Our gratitude influences our social leadership. If we're grateful for the people we lead, we become greater leaders. It helps our health. It's our spiritual quest, because gratitude is grace. And that's one of the greatest states to be in, to be a state of grace and poise.
Right.
So I don't know of anything that's not enhanced by a gratitude attitude. And I believe it's been stated that the gratitude attitude determines your altitude in life, how far you go in life.
Right, great. Okay, and I also have many friends who share with me that because Singapore is a very fast-paced society, they have difficulty sleeping at night, suffering from insomnia. Do you have any advice for that?
Well, if they're having difficulty sleeping, they're probably having emotions that are not balanced.
Right.
So they're going home with either infatuations about things in the future, or possibly resentments over the things in the past. And maybe they're not appreciating. It's wiser to not go to bed at night until you can think about whatever's happening and ask, how is it helping me? How is it on the way, not in the way? How is it helping me fulfill my highest values and what's most meaningful and inspiring and what's purposeful to me? Right. And don't go to bed until you can see it, no matter what's happened in that day, it's on the way, and you're grateful. If you do, you'll go to bed with a rested mind. But if not, if you have all these emotional stuff and brain noise in the brain, it's difficult to sleep. Insomnia is a feedback mechanism to let us know that there's things we've gone through our day that we haven't seen with the whole picture enough to be grateful for it. Right. Once we see it with gratitude eyes, we rest at night and we're refreshed in the morning. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to keep ourselves from aging. It's the most efficient way I know.
Gratitude to keep ourselves from aging.
It keeps us from aging.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I'm sure that many people out there want to attend your workshop because you're a renowned speaker and they're curious to find out more how, by attending a workshop can transform their life. But at the same time, some people feel that they've already attended many good seminars and they have their own mentors and their own school of thoughts. So maybe they're asking, why do I have to attend other seminars and learn from other people? What do you have to share on this?
Well, I think it's wonderful that they've been attending many programs, because I think that you have to grab every bit of great ideas from as many people as you can. I've attended seminars for 42 years. Right. And I've been giving them that long too. I believe you need to learn from everybody, and learn from as many, and prioritize it, but learn. I was meeting with Donald Trump one time. He spends 4 hours a day on personal development. Now here's a very successful man, but 4 hours a day on personal development. There's another gentleman that I just met just recently. He's a very, very accomplished gentleman, but he's constantly attending seminars and learning. He may even be here tonight. Right. So the key is to continually learn, never stop learning. I can't wait to get up in the morning and learn, because I know that the more I learn, the more opportunities I have in my life. So I would say learn from everyone. You take advantage of people like myself, but everyone. I wouldn't limit it to anyone. The difference between myself, though, is that I've been dedicated for 42 years learning everything I can, and I think I can save people time. Right. So I've been this neurotic researcher and gatherer of information, and sometimes it's more efficient to have foresight and not have to learn from trial and error. If somebody does have wisdom and you can glean from them, it'll save you a hell of a lot of time than it is to have to go and learn by trial and error. So if you're going to seminars, I think it'd be wise to go to as many as you can. Learn as many things as you can from as many people. But make sure you learn it and apply it. Because if you go to the seminar and learn from somebody, but you don't apply it, then it's just an expense. But if you go to the seminar and apply the wisdom, it's a reward, it's a return on investment. So the distinction about me is that I'm just a guy who loves to learn and loves to teach. I do it every day, and I think I can save people a lot of time and effort to succeed in life and help them build wealth in life and have more fulfillment in life.
Great, this is amazing. Save your time and help you on your health and your wealth as well. Okay, we know that Dr. John Demartini is coming back again in 2015 on 23rd and 24th of May, all right, for the signature seminar, Breakthrough Experience. Can you share with all of us what can we learn from this wonderful workshop in 2015?
Well, the Breakthrough Experience is something that I've been doing now for this is going on 26 years. Right. And when I was 17 years old, I met a teacher who believed in me more than I believed in myself at the time. I was a high school dropout. I didn't read until I was 18 years old. I had learning problems. And, but one gentleman, one night in 1 hour with one message got to me and helped me decide what I want to do with my life. Ever since that night, I've had a dream to do the same. So the breakthrough experience is my way of doing what he did for me to other people. I love doing it. I do it about 43 times a year. In about 60 countries I've done it. And it's basically dedicated to helping people find out what's really, truly important to them. Because I'm not interested in motivating people from the outside. I'm not interested in a high and then a low. I'm interested in finding out what is really, truly meaningful and inspiring to the person. And then structuring their life around that. And learning the art of prioritizing their life, delegating lower priority things, and getting on with doing the thing that's truly most important, which they can't wait to get up in the morning and do. I'm interested also in showing them how to take whatever's happened in their life and transforming it into being on the way, not in the way. Instructive, not obstructive. So they become masters of their destiny, not victims of their history. So I've developed methodologies and tools and synthesize a great bit of information from many, many different writers and teachers around the world on how to master your life in not just your mind, but in all areas. Because I'm interested in helping people live an inspired life. I'm interested in to wake up their genius. I'm interested in the breakthrough experience to help them grow their success in their business, whatever that business may be. It may be working within a company, or maybe creating an entrepreneurship, or maybe raising a family. That may be their business.
Yes.
I'm interested in them helping become wealthy, because I don't believe that people have to struggle there. I believe that people can master skills and become wealthy. And there's skills on doing it, and there's tips on doing it, and the breakthrough experience, I show those. I'm interested in them having influence. I'm interested in them having a greater relationship. And I'm interested in them having vitality. I'm 60 years old. I have more vitality than most people. And most people, they go, where do you get your energy? It's because I've taken the time to filter out the principles and apply the principles in life. Right. So the breakthrough experience is 2 solid days. It's 24 hours together. So it's not just there's not a lot of breaks. We go full on for 24 hours. It's 2 full days. And I'm going to do everything I can to help that individual in there find out what they want to do in their life, get clear about how they're going to do it, and get on with doing it, so they can empower all 7 areas of life, so they don't have to have anybody on the outside run their life, and they don't need any motivation. That's the goal, that's the mission, that's what we do. I've been doing it 26 years.
Great. Thank you so much for this inspiring short interview. I think I've learned a lot from this short interview. And for those of you who want to find out more, you can actually check our website, www.illuminate.com, or come to our workshop on the 23rd and the 24th of May for Breakthrough Experience. Thank you so much, Dr. Demartini.
Thank you.
Thank you.